Right, so what's up, guys? Jump on YouTube now, guys. That's the wrong one. There we go. Oosh! Oosh! Yeet skis! Yeet skis, yeet skis, yeet skis. So for those who are just joining YouTube, this is the current trade. So in a 28 scaled out at 64. So a little 30-point trade that we just traded inside of Red Pill before jumping on stream. Anticipating higher prices to come and take out this high. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little recap before we get into today's session. All right. So if we go and we look at our RTH gap, you can see how we came into the breaker block inside the RTH gap, which is bullish. We're obviously inside of a buy program, having swept the Asia low. So an Asia to London session Judas. Prices come back to 50% of the London dealing range, anticipating continuation on a buy day. All right, if we look at ES is carving through those highs. And right in here, we have another breaker block. Okay, so this is our entry long. First target was to take out these weak highs. So in at out at 64. Now you'd be scaling out positions to come and run out the high. Okay, if you were looking to hold a position. So for me, I'm looking for price to work up towards 2091, which is an unmitigated range on the hourly. Okay. What I'm mindful of, however, is that it's a Tuesday with no news. Okay, so you're anticipating price to drive through all of this liquidity with no news. So this is where you'd want to be in on this low, which is what we are, scaling out of your positions using X levels to do so, right? So where you are right now would be a position where you'd want to scale out. That is a horrible line. Right, is where you'd want to be scaling out. Right here, where we are, okay? Holding runners to go and take out this high. Because we have no news to get us through here. So there's every opportunity that it pulls us back into this range and even takes out this low. All right, because you need volatility to take you through higher time frame dealing ranges. All right, throw into the fact that we have Tesla and Google dropping their earnings after market close today. I'm anticipating the PM session to be shit, all right, just choppy. So if you want my advice, don't trade the PM session today, okay, because it's all going to stagnate waiting for those earnings after market close. So if you're trading futures, my advice would be to stop trading after lunch today, all right? But if you're going to keep trading and you want to go blow your accounts, be my guest and keep trading. But I'm going to be done from lunch today. All right. So at the moment, the focus is for price to come and drive out this high. And if you were anticipating or looking for shorts, I'm looking and considering for price to get up to this unmitigated range on the hourly, on NQ, and then with ES, I'll be looking towards a SIBI fill. All right. So whether you're trading it up there, which is what I would suggest, or whether you're going to look to try and short that for a scalp, buy day, would be my suggestions for you. But the best thing you want to be in is long, holding runners to get up to this high. So already up over 2 grand this morning from trading during London and that little scalp. So I'm in no rush to take a trade. Bang off this open. I'm already out. I'm flat. I don't have any contracts to hold. So if we red pillars on YouTube, what would this be here? Poo, exactly. Point of origin. So if price does want to go and run that low, this is where I'd have an interest on the low, which is it's a whole site number, so I don't love it, but 897. Good stuff, Franny, mate. Well done, mate. Lovely trading. So as clearly mentioned, we've got SMT tag at the moment. So for me, I'd be very cautious at the open and just wait. If you're not in on this low holding runners, do not enter in here. It's SMT tag, right? So for me, if on the lows, I'm going to wait now to see if we get down, take this low down towards 97 for a bounce off the poo. Or I'm going to wait for price to get up to 20.92. I'm not going to trade in this range again. 2 seconds. Cheers, Fran. Balanced price range here on the 5 minute, right? Right into 50% of that BPR. 15 minutes to the open. This means I want to sit patient. Don't be a junkie. Exactly that, Fran. It's an absolute peach of a day here again. What time is it now? 2:15. See what happens at the open. I'm going to cut my day early today anyway, because I'm not going to be trading post lunch with those earnings after market close today. It's not M1, it's M5. So I'm always measuring the wick. You always measure the wick. What were you thinking? Ah, I'm with you. Yeah, no, just the wick. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. You've got to allow price to test balanced price range, right? So if you framed your short off previously off this balanced price range, you'd enter at fair value, but you'd have to have your stop on the other side of that BPR, right? Because you have to allow price to test the BPR. So essentially, your stop would have to go above that high, right? If you were entering here. So you can either enter in here, parlay in here, or enter in here full position, stop above that high, right? I'm not saying now enter, but if you were entering initially on this BPR, that's how you would trade it, right? The stop has to go above that high because you have to allow it to test it. Then if price tests balanced price range and rejects, price should now no longer go above that high. Okay, so if you don't get in on this initial entry, and price is tested balanced price range, you can then look for price to come back to 50% to then short. Right? That makes sense? But you always have to allow it to test BPR. Right? Once it's done that, it should now no longer go beyond 50%. Right? This candle has not done that. Right? I've also got context of prices hoon through this on the open, right? So you wouldn't want to be shorting this here. But if you shorted this initially on this initial pullback, that's how you would trade it. But you'll be aware that there's different. I see. Let me again. Yeah, sure. So just go to your 5 minute, and then just look at the wick, and then just measure the wick. All right, but you have to have that, the down, up, and then trade through it. It's that creates the BPR. If it goes down, then up, and then it goes here, 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 that isn't. All right, it has to trade through it like that. That makes sense. Sure. There's also different types of balanced price range as well, right? That's just one version of balanced price range. There's different types. So you're in between BPR and a breaker block at the minute. What's up, Amanda? Sorry, pardon me. Patience. Patience, patience, patience. If you've missed the trades this morning already, and you're just jumping on stream, patience. Like, you've missed the moves, right? Entering in here is super high risk at the minute. You want to be careful on that low at 48. ES is also taking this low out. Patience. There you go. I'd want to see this dive down now. If you were short, you'd want to just see this die down. Wouldn't want to see it, but you wouldn't want to see it back above here. Just low probability conditions at the minute. Nothing here that's really exciting me. You just got this balanced price range that's bouncing between and that breaker. Yeah, I know. Off she goes. Didn't get the entry on the low there. So if you're holding runners from our initial entry, I didn't have enough contracts. I didn't re-enter inside of this unmitigated range personally, right? I was looking for it to come and get back into the point of origin. It hasn't done that. So you just want to be super careful now. Didn't get a secondary entry long on that. But if you're still holding runners, you're holding runners to take out this high. There you go, there's your high. So if you're going to be, if you want to be absolutely ballsy, you want to be holding runners up to this 82. What we were talking about, also not 82, 93. You want to keep an eye on ES. So ES, remember our target was up at 24. So you want to be keeping an eye on ES here. Yeah, 56.22. They sort of fill on that SIBI. The SIBI which NQ filled yesterday. If you're still in your longs, you want this this SIBI to hold price now, right? So if it comes back in here, you got another potential opportunity to go long. But essentially, you just be holding runners now to drive out this high. Buy day template, right? There's your sweep pre 830. Your sweep at the open for continuation. See how this 5 minute closes. So you basically want to be long until ES gets up here. Just basically hold your longs until ES fills that SIBI. Oh, pardon me. So you're just holding a long until ES hits 21. So if you're trading NQ, you just want to be holding a long until it hits that high. Make sure you're paying yourself on the scaling out, right? You're still holding NQ. You want to be, you want to flatten it, or take the light. Take the, if you've got any runners left, you really want to be taking the majority off here. And if you're going to hold one runner beyond that, then take it to get NQ up to this high, which is up at 92. But you want to be taking, you want to be flattening them at 21. All right. Okay, so right there is where you want to be taking the lion's share off now, right? So if you've got any runners left, like this is literally a lamb to slaughter now, because this can pull right back on you, right? NQ, this can pull right back into this range down here. So if you are just holding a runner now, it's to take it up to 92. But that is ballsy on a day with no news. This is a filthy tune. You got SMT tag now in this range, so it's turning into a bit of a mess here. Beautiful, right? So utilizing ES to trade NQ there. So 6 sister on yesterday, which is this Sibby fill. So this bullish until ES got up there. You got a little divergence down here on this low, so you'd want to be careful about that there. For it to go run out and take out 59. Right in here. What time frame is that on? Rambo. I think you're looking at this here, aren't you? This is in 8:51. Yeah, but it is, but it's not the cleanest Rambo, if that makes sense. You know what I look for in terms of broadening formation with BPR, right? I'm always looking for it inside the 3 which hit the. Just go and study the broadening formation, bro. That's what I look for when I'm looking for balanced price range. So I wouldn't have used that as my BPR. Do we have the juice to get to 92? Do we have the juice? The final runner. So ES has left that door open, right? We hit it to a tick, but 23 is like where my buck stop is with ES. So again, same principle, you'd be looking for where NQ is when ES hits 23. Basically, yeah, six sister trading. If you're long back off this Sibi here, right, that we were talking about, this is an Exicorn, right? Make sure you pay yourself inside of right here, right? This is where you want to pay yourself in case we pull back to go and run out this divergence on the low. So make sure you're paying yourself here. If you're not, just hold runners to go and take out the higher. And you're just waiting for ES to get up to 23. Or NQ getting to 92, whatever comes first. So yeah, still not quite cooked for me yet. Do not short this. You want to be long holding runners until not until at least ES gets to 23. Buy day, right? The buy day profile. You don't want to short buy days. You want to get in sync with it. Bullish until proven otherwise. Right, I took out my runner. I had my runner trail below that low. So that's going to be it for me today. That's my morning session. So I hope you managed to capture some of that. If you didn't get it back on this entry, these are my entries here. So that's me, scaled in, got out, scaled in, scaled out, scaled out, scaled out. Stop me out. Boom, 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 boom. All right, TikTok, that's going to be it for me, for you guys. I will catch you all next time. Take it easy. Hope you learned something. I'm going to stay on YouTube for a bit. If you want to jump on YouTube, be my guest. But that's going to be it on TikTok. So hope you learned something. If not, sorry about that. Catch you next time. Peace. This low here is now sus, right? That little divergence that we got on this low, which is down here. So there you go, there's ES hitting 23. Scabby little sweep that took my runner. Came for my runner then. So now ES has hit its level. I want to see if NQ wants to go and drive out these lows down here. So I don't want to see price above this high. I just want to see it drive out this low. So ES now hit 23. So it's filled that SIBI, which is the sixth sister. So if ES starts piling through that current high, I'll be moving to the sidelines. But currently just looking for NQ to take out this low. Just paid myself there. Got one runner left. You guys, red pillars, you'll know what why up here. So you've got to be careful because obviously this is our current one, right? So we come back down to right down to 62, which is why I've paid myself here, just holding one runner. So the alternative is you flip that. Yeah, I'm sure. I've already paid myself though. I'm in a basically I'm pretty much in here. 14. Took a scaled out at 89. Just got one runner left. That's my current position. Just want to see if we can drive out that low. Cool, good stuff, Joe. You can make money going both ways. I've traded long, now I'm short. When ESF, if all its objectives on the high that we've been talking about all morning, that's when my bias flip bearish. So it's also a Tuesday with no news. If it takes out this high, that'll just be me done today because it's likely to go and drive up towards 92 up here. But that'll be me out by then. Daily goals already hit, so this is just a Brucey bonus if this delivers. Utilizing that as the 10-10 macro. So 950, 10-10, manip. So it drove back down into our discount. The question is whether it wants to drive down to take out these relative equal lows or not. If it doesn't, no problem. Not too bothered. Yeah, I took my last position that. So that's going to be it for me today, guys. I hope you managed to bag this morning. Both long and short. So I'll be very, very careful trying to short this. It's more likely to want to go and drive up for this. I'm going to get a range on that hourly now, right? So be very, very careful. Alright, so that's going to be me on YouTube, guys. Take it easy. Have good ones. Whatever it is you're doing for the rest of your day. Red pill, I'll jump back into red pill a bit later. But that's going to be my morning sesh done. Daily goals boxed. Alright, so I will catch you all in a bit. Yeet!